good afternoon, good day to all. It is Friday in the Robin's Nest. That means that we are studying and we are improving our vocal agility. And today we are going to learn from one of the best, one of the most agile there is, Miss Brandy. A few weeks ago, I don't even know how long it was ago, but a few weeks ago, Brandy performed the national anthem at, I think it was an NBA All-Star game. So much gold. There is so much gold in that performance. If you have not seen it, highly recommend. Look it up. Watch it. Be in awe. Not because there was like necessarily any like big powerhouse vocals, right? Because I think that that's what people expect from the national anthem. But the thing that I loved the most about the performance was the intentionality. There was a huge amount of intentionality in the way that that was performed, and then especially in the way that it was arranged. So the harmonies are just, right? They're just gorgeous. Gorgeous harmonies all the way throughout. And then of course, because Brandy's gonna Brandy, we have like smooth, buttery, riffs and runs and things to enjoy. So today we are gonna I've selected just three, because there's a lot. Hey T, there's a lot that we could do, but I selected 3 of my favorite runs from their performance. And so we're gonna, just stretch out and learn these 3. All right, I'm gonna show them to you. We're gonna practice them together. But just in case this is your first time hanging out with me, real quick, I'll introduce myself. My name's Ashley Robin. I am a singer, songwriter, producer. I'm also a musicianship coach. And that last part means that whatever makes you fully the music creator you desire to be, whether that's vocal, songwriting, ear training, or production, I can help you with that. I am your girl. Got 2 degrees in music performance. I'm a signed artist. I work with other label artists. I've sung backgrounds for live TV. I get called for studio sessions, recordings. I get called to run rehearsals. I get called to arrange vocals, etc., etc., etc. I've had the pleasure of coaching people that work with folks like Pharrell Williams, Lana Del Rey, and Burna Boy. And guess what? Every time you tune in for the Robin's Nest Live, I am your coach too. So look at that. And so the Robin's Nest Live is all about creating a safe space for us to grow together as artists and musicians who are serious about succeeding at the craft. That's what I'm here for. So if you want to get your chops together, if you are interested in training your ear, if you want to, tighten up your vocal technique, if you want to learn how to write better songs, that's what the Robin's Nest is here for. And that's what I am all about. So definitely tap in. All of my links are in my description if you're watching me on YouTube and if you're watching me on TikTok, because I'm not on Instagram today. Sorry, Instagram. But yeah, my links are where the links be at. If you want to tap in, there's so much to tap into. I have so many resources, whether you prefer one-to-one live coaching or whether you prefer group classes, whether you prefer automated self-led stuff, I have all of it. I have it all. So if you would like to tap in, there's so many ways to do that. You can reach out to me or just check out the links that are where the links be at. So let's get into it. We're not going to do a big warm up today. If you feel like you need a warm up, you might have to come back to this video later. You can go to one of my previous warm up videos on the channel. And by the way, in case you're watching me on TikTok, if ever you see me on live and you want to do the session that we did, you want to do it again, all of these sessions are saved on my YouTube channel. So you can just head to my YouTube channel. They're all there. But anyway, if you don't feel warmed up, you could perhaps go to a previous video of mine, warm up, and then come back. You could do that. But we're just gonna kind of jump in. We'll do a small warm up, very, very small, but we're not gonna do an extensive vocal warm up today. All right, let's transition into doing that, shall we? All right, so really quick, the only real warm-up we're going to do is going to involve just doing some puffy cheek slides. All right, so what this means is that we're gonna fill up our cheeks with air. We're gonna make sound come out. So make sure you're not choking the sound, like you're not going right? Make sure that you're blowing air, right? You can, if you want to pretend you're blowing out a birthday candle, you can do that, but make sure that there's air coming out of your mouth when you do this slide. So here's how it's gonna sound. We're gonna go. Come on, join me. Well, thank you for the share. Keep a on the inside of your mouth so that your larynx is not too high. You're not going like right. Let's lower the larynx by keeping a inside. All right, now let's descend the scale. Let's descend the keyboard rather. We're gonna do a descending 3-note arpeggio. Thank you for the follow, Catherine. Hey. Let's go down. Whoa. Let's keep going a little more. Last one. Cool. Oh, wow. T, you are working overtime on the likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Let's get into it. All right. So Brandy's national anthem is in the key of A. So we're going to stick around the key of A. All right. And the national anthem, her rendition anyway, usually the national anthem technically is in 3/4. It was written in 3/4, so that's waltz time, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. So that would be bum ba dun 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ba 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2, 1, 2, thump ba dun bum sha sha sha, right? But Brandy did it in 6/8, so she's going. Ba 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 da dun 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 dun. You see how it's a little bit different? It swings a little bit differently. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it swings a little bit differently. So we're gonna put our metronome in 6/8, and I have a bass note that's just gonna keep us in tune. It's gonna give us a steady A because we need to stick around the key of A. Right? So, the first word we're going to tackle. Brandy runs upward on the word by. Right? So she starts the song, right? The group, they go, oh, say, can you see by, right? So that by, we're going to study that and we're going to learn that one. Okay, I'm laughing because I'm excited. So, I hope you're excited too. And by the way, if you're watching me on live, say what's up. Say hello. I would love to say hello back to you. I would love to shout you out, especially y'all on YouTube. YouTube, y'all be so quiet. But if you're watching me, whether you're on TikTok or whether you're watching me on YouTube, say hello. I would love to say hello back to you. All right, cool. So the first word we're working on is by, and it's an upward run. Those tend to be kind of tricky, right? But we'll do it halftime. Hello, Danny. We'll do it in halftime, and I'll show you all the notes, right? So we're gonna go bye, bye. You feel that? Bye, 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 bye. Okay, sing that with me. We'll do it like kind of syncopated like that first. Oh, thank you. We'll do it syncopated that way, and then we'll speed it up a little bit, and then we'll get it up to regular tempo. All right, so first, bye, 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 bye. Right? When you're learning a run, the first thing you need to do is make sure you know what notes are in the run. You don't want to go, ah, ah. Right? You want to know. Bye. There are 5 notes in this run. And so every time you learn a run, you really want to study it that way. Get your magnifying glass and really investigate. All right. So let's do it a couple more times. Super dragged out like that. Bye. 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 Cool. So now we've practiced the notes. Let's put it now closer to the rhythm she actually used. All right, so let me see if I can. Bye. There it is. Bye. And when you see my hand, what my hand is doing for me is my hand is counting the accents so that I can put my voice on those accents. A lot of times when we're seeking vocal agility, accenting the notes really helps, right? Well, yeah, you know, it is kind of like a free voice lesson, ain't it? Bye, right? So I'm going bye. Okay, do that with me. Bye. Bye. Let's put the notes back in. Bye, right? Bye. 2 more times. Bye. Bye. All right, cool. Now let's see if we can get it on tempo. I do have it. The metronome is going at the tempo that she actually performed it at, as far as I know. I think I'm fairly accurate on that. I think it's 108 or 54. You could see it either way. All right. So I think I'm gonna have to start from the beginning to get to it. Say, can you buy? There it is. Bye. Bye. Right? It's a little faster now. Bye. Way faster now, actually. Bye. One more time. Bye. Bye. Right, cool. And one of the things I have to think about a lot of times when I'm doing runs, any run, but especially upward runs, because, you know, upward runs be kicking your butt. I try to think like forward. I try not to think like bye. I try to think bye, bye, bye. Like my voice is going that way as opposed to me trying to go tick-a-tick-a-dee. Right? So try to think about it that way. I think it'll be helpful. All right, cool. And you know what? Hold on 1 second. I'm live on YouTube, but I am not able to see if anybody's talking to me. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Because if y'all are saying hello, I can't see it. All right, cool. All right, cool. We're in. All right, cool. So let's get back to it. We've got bye. Ooh. Bye. Take it forward. Bye. I'm skipping 2 notes. Bye. Bye. Thank you for the follow, B. Bye. Bye. Good. Bye. Right? Okay. Okay, cool. Now you can keep practicing that one, but we still got 2 more I want to touch before we hop off today. Let's do the run that she does on Twilight. Oh gosh. Now, when I realized, because I did a transcription of this one. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I posted the other day about how much I love doing transcriptions. Hello, Brianna, how are you? Yeah, transcriptions are amazing. I love like getting under the hood and like looking at the notes and the things that people are doing, bringing them into my personal vocabulary as well. It's really, really great to do as a vocalist, but as a musician in general. Like if you can transcribe things, it's gonna add to you, right? It's gonna make you better. So I did transcribe the whole Brandy national anthem. But the first time I was doing it, I just kind of assumed that I knew what she was doing. Like I was just like, oh yeah, I know that. Okay, that run is okay. But then when I realized, I was like, wait a minute, I'm not doing this right. And then when I went back to it and listened to it close, I screamed. I said, oh my goodness. Because the choice is like so like, what? But anyway, let's learn it. All right, so she says Twilight, and she goes, I don't know if I can, All right, she goes, Twilight, right? That was a little messy. That was my first time doing it today, but it's Twilight. Ugh. Let's try again. But you see what I'm doing, right? Twilight. There it is, a little better. And one more time. Twilight. Oh, ugh. So you see what she's doing. And it's not what I thought it was at first. I had something else totally in mind. So let's work on it together. All right? So let's break it down. It's twi. So, twi. Twi. Let's do that first part. Twi. Twi. Yeah. Twi. So it's twi. That's how it starts. Twi. That's the rhythm, right? Twi. One more time. Twi. Okay, so we go twi. 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 So that's the whole note pattern on the syllable twi. Then she says light. So let's learn the part on light. Then we're gonna put it together. It's light. 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 One more time. Light. Okay, so we put it together. It's twilight. Woo! Twilight. Let's slow it down though. So here's what helps me with it. Aside from putting it that way, right? Aside from going this way, the other thing that helps me is making sure that I hit my accents and making sure that I use my consonants, right? So, twilight. So going to that Y helps a bit too. So, you want to pick up on all the nuances that will help you get through the run. All right, so let's see if we could pull that back in tempo. It's going to be very slow at first. So, twilight. No, hold on. Twilight. That's not right. Twilight. Twilight. Let's just try and see if we can get it at tempo. Let's just run it. And if you want, you can come back to this video and you can hit like half speed. You can do it half speed with me. Just change the playback speed on YouTube. You can do that. All right, let's practice it at tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Twilight. 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 Here are the other things that are helping me. I'm smiling. Right? Twilight. Right? I'm smiling. And I'm also doing my best not to let my tongue like curl up in the back. Right? I'm trying to keep my tongue down and neutral. Right? So, twilight. Right? It's like a double, it's like going in opposite directions. So I'm smiling, but also my tongue is not bunched up in the back. All right, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Twilight. 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 Woo! Twilight. 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 Ooh. Twilight. 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 2 more times. Twilight. Twilight. Oh, yes, this is hard. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing better than me. All right. Yeah, smiling does help. Smiling does help. Okay. Last run, and then we're gonna hop off for today. She does this run on it's like that our flag was still there. That one. So that's the next one we're gonna learn. When I'm not thinking about it, I can do it a lot better. It's weird. But when I'm practicing it like intentionally, it gets a little convoluted, right? But we do have to make sure we practice like mindfully, because if we don't, we're just going to be slipping and sliding through the notes, and that's not what we want. We want accuracy. And so thinking about it is going to promote that accuracy, but there does come a point at which you do have to kind of let go, rely on your technique, and just kind of let it rip. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm just letting it rip, I do it a lot better. But when I'm thinking about it, it's like, what? And anyway, so was still there. That's the pattern. So was still there. Let's break it up like that. Was still there. Yep. Was still there. Yep. Was still there. Yep. Was still there. Was still there. Okay. Next cheat code. Not really a cheat code. This is just vocal technique. Pay attention to your core. If you have a lazy core, this will be a lot harder to do. So you really do have to make sure, specifically your upper abdomen, make sure that your upper abdomen is engaged throughout this process, because if you let it go, if you just let it kind of, your voice is going to do the same thing, right? If your body is like, your voice is going to, right? So keep everything engaged, keep your body in the game. All right, that's a big thing. All right, so was still there. So hold on, 2, 3. That our flag was still there. That our flag, do it with me, was still there. That our flag was still there. Woo. That our flag was still there. That our flag was still there. Right? So as I'm doing it, pay attention to the accents. Use your core. Why still there? Right? So, why still there? Right? The accents are still important. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you're finding this to be a useful discussion, Quad. I appreciate that. And I hope that I didn't say that wrong. But why still there? Woo, let's try it again. Here we go. Why still there? Let's do it again. Why still there? One more time. Why still there? All right, cool. So, let's go back. Quick review. We did the word by, like by the dawns. We did the word by. Then we did twilight, by the twilights, or at the twilights. And then we did was still there, as in our flag was still there. All right. So let's see if we remember them. All right. By was the upward going run. Right. So by, there it is. By, woo, it's quick. By, by, keep it going forward. Woo, by, my light went out. Bye, and that's fine. Bye. Thank you for the follow, Declan. Bye. 2 more times. Bye. Cool. Then we did twilight. It's so dark. Let me fix it. Let me see if I can get another color in here. That's kind of greasy. I don't like that one. Boo. None of these colors hit. None of these colors hit. Maybe I'll just be dark. I'll just be dark and vibey. Dark and mysterious. All right. So, we're doing twilight. Right? So, thank you. So, twilight. Ooh. Twilight. Ooh, one more time. Twilight. Twilight. Ooh. Twilight. Twilight. Ooh. Twilight. One more time. Twilight. Oh, there it is. Cool. It came out right by the end of it. Maybe that happened for you too. All right. And then the last one was still there, as in flag was still there. All right. So, that our flag was still there. 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 Cool. There it is. So we ran through 3 of the runs from Brandy's national anthem, and that's what I'm calling it. It's Brandy's national anthem now. It belongs to Brandy. It belongs to her, in my humble opinion. But yeah, we did 3 runs from it. And like I said, if you did not check it out, for instance, if you paid attention to all the negative, and y'all forgive me, this is so weird to be on to be on live and for it to be dark like this. But my light went out. What do you want? Anyway, if you if you haven't checked it out, if you listen to people, the negative comments about, oh, it wasn't enough and she didn't sing because she's too scared of being imperfect, blah, 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 blah. No, it is great. It is so good. And it is exactly what we needed, because how many times have we heard the national anthem sung? We've heard it sung literally thousands of times. And so for her to bring that to the floor for, maybe not the first time, because I'm sure there are, maybe people like Take 6 or like vocal harmony groups who have done the Star Spangled Banner before. I highly doubt, I could probably do some research, but I highly doubt that that was the first time that's ever been done. But she brought something new to the space. Also, another thing to consider, just for the people who, got stuff to say about it, she did the national anthem like maybe 5 years ago. I don't remember what game it was. I don't remember what, but there is a video of her doing the national anthem fairly recently. So of course she's not going to do it. She just did it. Of course she's going to bring something new to the table the next time she does it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, check it out. If you have not seen Brandy's rendition of the national anthem, check it out. If you have seen it, check it out and see if you can hear the runs that we worked on today. Okay, so check them out, see if you can do them with her. Fortunately, we did do them at her tempo, so it's not like when you hear her do it, it's like way, way, way faster. We did do it at her tempo, so you would be able to just kind of lock in there and do it with her if you decide to do that. But yeah, yes, we had I think this was a pretty good session. I hope that you agree. And so just so you know the schedule, the Robin's Nest is live on YouTube, usually TikTok and Instagram. Haven't been able to be on Instagram this week, but typically that's where I'm at. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at about noonish. Okay, if you really want to know when I'm gonna be live, highly recommend you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I put, I try my best to put the videos up ahead of time so you know the schedule for the week. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. That would be awesome. And the Robin's Nest on TikTok just hit 20K. What's going on? What's going on? We're 20K. We have 20K followers on the Robin's Nest TikTok. I'm so excited about that. Good to see you. It's good to see you too, Mickey. Yeah, let's see. Thank you for... No worries. If you want to watch it from the beginning, go to my YouTube channel, because it's right. It's going to be right there for you. Thank you for the follow, Brianna. Hey, Raylon. Hey. All right, cool. But anyhow, now I'm getting excited because everybody's popping on, but I have to actually get off. I have to go teach. I have to go teach a group ear training class. But again, like I said, if you are an artist, a musician of any kind, and you are in a position where like you're serious about getting your chops together, your vocal technique, your ear training, especially your songwriting technique, like if you're looking to hone that, that is literally what the Robin's Nest is here for. That is what I am all about. I am here as somebody in the trenches with you. Like I'm literally in the trenches with you. I'm an artist as well. I'm learning, I'm growing. And so the goal of the Robin's Nest is to share with other artists and musicians the things that I'm learning, the things that I'm growing at and growing with, so that we can all grow together. And so that we can all, see ourselves, be the kind of musicians we envision. All right. So if that's you, if you're serious about that happening ASAP, check out the links in my description if you're watching me on YouTube, and check out the links in my profile if you're watching me on TikTok, because I have tons of resources. I have private coaching available if you'd like to work one-on-one. I've got group classes. I do workshops every month. I have automated stuff if you like a self-led approach. So there's so much that you can tap into if you want to grow. But until next time, which will be likely Monday, I will see you all. Until then, I've been Ashley Robin. This has been the Robin's Nest Live. Take good care of your voices. Keep training your ears. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everybody.